Hey guys, good morning, good evening. Wherever you are in this world, this is BKD. Our handle is BKDARBOE. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the new Tesla Juniper that just came out. I put some videos out. I want you guys to check about it and tell me what do you guys think. All right, guys. So you guys watch the video. There's just some questions that I wanted to ask Elon or Tesla in general. So I don't understand like the new Juniper that just came out. I thought it was supposed to be like a total transformation of the new model of the Model Y. But what I see is pretty much I would say a dressed up Model Y. Headlamps and the backlights. The rear lights, right? Apart from that, do you guys see something else? I mean, the inside out, I checked the inside out. They all look similar. There's not that much different. I wish they did a total revamp. I mean, when I look at Chinese EVs and then I looked at that car, I'm like, no, they are years behind. So, I mean, for some of us that are like into Tesla, I'm like, I want to see some upgrade, like serious upgrade, not just a redress and then you turn around and you give it another name and you said like that's the new Juniper. It have to go beyond that. Range wise now we are not even talking about 300 ranges. If you go to Chinese EVs, we're talking about 400-500 range. Some of the things, the features that some of these EVs have, I mean, if you look into even the Rivian, I mean, then you look at Tesla, the Model Y Juniper. I don't see anything that really captured my eye. So I hope with the new models that are gonna come out, whether the Model X, the Model Y, the Model S, the Model X, I hope they revamp and make it even better. Because some of these features that they bring in Tesla, come on, I mean, at this point, I mean, we're looking at something more than what we have right now. I mean, not that I'm not grateful but what we have, but if you compare to the EV space right now, I think Tesla is getting a little bit more comfortable, and I'm glad that American market have been closed to a lot of international EVs, because if that market was open, I mean, I don't think we'll even be talking about Tesla right now. So all I'm saying is like, I think they need to do a better job than that. It needs to be more engaging. I want to see more features. That whole entire front screen needs to be taken out and make it even more better and more responsive to the driver. I also like the simplicity of Tesla, so I don't want to lose that. I just wanted to see upgrades, for example. Where we charge our phone. Do you guys notice like anytime you charge your Tesla phone, your car, your charger, anytime you use the Tesla charger for your phone, do you realize like it gets really, really hot, and then you look at the other EVs, they usually put a small fan next to your phone so it can blow that cold air in there so your phone doesn't get extremely hot. I want to see that. Your cell phone, thank God, Tesla, I mean, the software, I'm not gonna even, that's the best in the market. There's nothing like it. So all they need to do is like make the car inside like really engaging. Like if I look at the Mercedes EQ, which I can't stand that car, but then you go inside it, it's like years ahead of Tesla. For the amount of money that we pay for Tesla right now, if you compare that to like, let's say a Chinese EV that costs a fraction less, like $30,000 or $40,000 less, and they have more features than the one that Tesla is giving us right now. I think you're making us short right now, so I think they can do a little bit of job to make Tesla, like if you're gonna make this North America's car, where the government is helping Elon to make sure that we don't have other EVs coming in like the Chinese EVs. So I don't think you should take us for granted like that. I think you need to actually, number one, to make sure that you're very competitive. Because what is going to happen if my question is, what happens if Donald Trump is done with his term? Then what? So now the floodgates are open. So how do you think Tesla is going to respond to that? Because if you're giving us like a shortage of some of the features, compared to other EVs, right? And then Donald Trump's term is finished, and then a new president come in who opened this market. Then what? Are you still going to be able to produce the same car? No, I don't think so, because the competition is going to be so high, it's going to be overwhelming for you, for Tesla, right? I mean, other than that, the car is great. It's really smooth. I mean, I have the Model Y Performance, so it's a little bit bumpy with the suspension, but sometimes you can make that a little bit softer, but I don't mind that, The range, it doesn't bother me. I hope they go a little bit, because where I live, just to go from one end to the end, sometimes I have to drive over an hour, 30 minutes. And by the time I'm coming back, I have to charge the car again, fully charged, because the battery is almost at 20%, or less. So I'm thinking at this point, like, we need to start thinking about range, effective range. That's just some of the little details here and there. But other than that, the car is great. It's not even about, Tesla alone. It's the people that actually work, put their tears, sweat on that I even, have so much respect for. I mean, the software for Tesla is one of the best EVs can get. So, and I appreciate that. There's just some little tiny details here and there. You would think like I have the Model Y Performance. You would think with that, even as things like a screen at the back would supposed to have that, but it doesn't, and it's still with this stick that you use for changing, your gear shifters. I was thinking like, with the Model Y Performance, they would have even, get away with that, to something newer, voice activation to drive, So these are some of the things that I noticed, Tesla, when it comes to the technology. I don't think we fully catch on. Either we actually know about it, but we complacent because they have the market share, knowing that other EVs from other countries are going to be banned. But I'm just start thinking, like, if this like BYD, IM, Highways, imagine now they start to open their plant in America here. You're in trouble then. Tesla is in trouble then. So because the Model Y Jupiter, that is not it. That car I might just well just skip, because I was looking forward to that. But now looking at that car, I might well just skip my Model Y Performance, because I don't see any that much of a difference except the lighting. That's it. Everything else is the same. It's almost like they just take it, redress it, rebrand, and then they package and send it to you. So what do you guys think? The viewers out there, what do you guys think? Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to make our community healthier, our community better, right? So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the Jupiter that they came up with, the new Jupiter, Tesla Model Y Jupiter, do you guys think it would have been better? Or are you guys excited about it? Because I wish I'm excited like I'm supposed to be excited. I'm just happy that they come up with a new car, but the features, to me, they all look the same. I don't see that much different that is gonna make me say, let me go trade my car. And then if you notice also, even the Cybertruck, I don't think people are buying the Cybertruck like the way it's supposed to be, right? I doubt that. I don't think people are buying the Cybertruck that much. And I'm not talking about like this, people who haters, the ones that want to go and destroy people's cars, or is because of Elon with his association with the government. I'm not talking about those guys. They're crazy, they're just lunatic, because you cannot go and destroy people's properties. But I'm talking about everyday Tesla driver who wouldn't drive any other car except Tesla. When you look at the Model Y Jupiter, do you see any other different that is going to make you feel excited to go buy it, or even change your your car to the new model? It's just not it. And even the Model X, when you look at the Model X or even the Model S, right? I mean, since it started, since literally they started making that car, up to now, if you see them on the road, be honest, are you able to differentiate the yearlies? Like other car brands, you can say, yeah, that's an older model, that's a 2025, that's a 2023, that's a 2020, that's a something like that. You know what I mean? But with the Model S or the Model Y, I have Model X at home. That's what my wife drives. That's my wife's car. So she drives the Model X. And kid you not, up to now, there's only one distinct area that I can be able to tell a 2020 or 2020 below to the newer model. There's only one place that I can tell the difference, and that is the fog light area. Because the new model, it just seems like a razor cut, like really nice cut, right? But the older model, you will see the light more vividly. That is the only difference I can be able to tell when I see a Model X older model and a Model X newer model. Apart from that, everything else is the same. The inside, maybe the screen, this one is horizontal, this one is vertical, right? And maybe some changes here and there, but not much. So all I'm saying is, it's like there have to be a big improvement, because the Model Y performance, or the Model Y Jupiter, was just a disappointment for me. Totally. Because I was looking forward to something totally different. Everybody was excited about it. And then it came, and I'm like, what is this? This is the same as my Model Y performance. The only difference is just the lightning. I don't know what is the plan like. What is the future plan like? What is their plan, when it comes to this model? But you cannot continue making the same kind of car over and over and over. And also the Model Y and the Model S, or the Model 3. I'm sorry, Model 3, yeah, Model 3. Why can't you make all of them, their front look the same as the Model X and the Model S? Why can't they just be so one, even no matter where you are, Tesla have one distinct look in the front? Like when I look at the Bugatti, in the front is the same Bugatti with the logo in front. When I look at the Toyota, I look at a Ferrari, I look at a Lamborghini, any other car brand, right? When I look at the front, I know that's a BMW coming. That is a Mercedes coming. They have one distinct look. Tesla need to start thinking about that. Not like trying to be all super cool, and the Model S is different from the Model Y different from the Model S. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I hope 2026, something else come out, something else nice, give us something, something that, our haters can be drooling about. Right now we have a lot of haters, and we're trying to shut them down. So if you guys have any comment, just let me know. I don't know, what do you guys think? Give me a comment, about your reaction, and how can we best improve our community. All right, guys, have a great day. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, so when I hit new videos out, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you guys for your subscription. I really appreciate it. Our community is growing now. I'm getting like subscription left and right, and I hope you guys also join us to be part of this community. I appreciate you guys. Until I catch you guys in the next video again. Thank you.